Hello, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, where everything is always normal. Now, before I begin Day 7, or Act 2, Day 1, I wanted to warn you that the game is... After Day 6, the game continues to be disturbing and ridiculous. At some points, it's going to get so ridiculous that I can't help but laugh. And just applaud the game for being so creatively cruel. I just hope I don't come off as like insensitive to the serious themes that happen in Day 6. Themes of suicide and depression, and because I've lived through that kind of thing in my own life, and that's part of the reason why this game resonates with me so much. And I just don't want to come off as insensitive. Depression is a cruel disease, and suicide is something that needs to be taken seriously and handled tactfully. If you're emotionally distressed, talk to someone. There are people out there who will help you. There are people who will who know it's not your fault. You're not alone, and you're valuable and you're important. I put a link to the to websites that can help in the description of Day 6, and I'm going to do the same for Day 7. With the rest of the game, I'm going to keep my mood light, partially because I want to keep it entertaining, but also because I want to keep from being sort of too disturbed. It's sort of a disassociation, if that makes any sense. When I first played through this game, I was just like, for a couple days I was like, oh man, wow, it really brought me down. But nowadays I've come to accept how ridiculous this game is. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say. Let's start Day 7. Let's start a new game, because Lord knows we can't do anything else. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I'm going to turn up the volume just a little bit on the music. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, started way tired, way up, but if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh in front of the crosswalk and let copyright catch up to me. Notice that Monika's face is the most clear, and that it freezes on her face. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending time of my free time with games and anime. There's always the anime club. It's not like there are going to be any girls in it anyway that aren't body pillows. That was rude, sorry. The school day was as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my thing, I stare blankly at the blank walls, looking for a blank ounce of blank motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the Anime Club. Mace? Tick 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 tick. Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it's been like a week, maybe. Actually, it's been since you were on the title screen, it's been since you were glitching in and out. Anyway. Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Uh-huh, about that. I actually quit the debate club. You real? Oh, wow, why? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. And I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds like dull. Like really lame. Like nothing interesting could ever come out of that. How many club members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. I mean, but it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry, programming. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that Monika is literature too. Manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Mace. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse something like Monika? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. By the way, I forgot to mention this. I don't know if I mentioned this. Are you familiar with the Chobits? The manga/anime Chobits? Chi in Chobits has these very distinctive, like, things on her head. And when I first saw Monika, her ribbon reminded me of Chi's, the things on Chi's head. Chobits, look it up. Anyway. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Mace, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the material some other time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her Razir Rip. Today, I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the door to the classroom. Oh, gee. Oh, man. Oh, crap. Are you seeing what I'm seeing back here? Oh, man. This game. That's what makes Day 7 so great. It's... Oh, man, you just don't know what to expect. There's random things. There's a random chance that things like that will come up, or whatever Monika is doing. Anyway, I'm back. Yes, you sure are. You're back. And I brought a guest with me. Oh, that was nice. Huh? A guest?
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
I love atmosphere. Oh, don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Mace. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! All 4 of them.
So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? Well,
What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. Did something happen with Monika's eyes? I'll have to look at the footage again. Because I thought I saw something out of my periphery. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name apparently is Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Canonically, she's 18. Dan Silvato said so. She's 18. She's just small. She's probably just like... She's the youngest, but she's like just turned 18 or something. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Mace in a club room, and he decided to come check out the club. It's nice to meet both of you. Okay. Isn't that great?
wait, Monika! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that. But I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be... Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Mace? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. Gotta take a screenshot of that because it's different from the first one. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Yeah, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Mace, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It was Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo in the case of the television monster. Desperately grabbed at something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Haha. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, I can't put it down. Surreal horror is very awesome, very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if for a brief moment. Oh boy.
Oh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over for a split second.
Never mind.
I wonder what Natsuki was gonna say. That's right. Maybe that she just likes cute things. I don't know. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud.
I'm a cupcake, I'm a cupcake, I'm a cupcake.
And give that back.
Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
I guess, sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why didn't you share some of them sometimes?
No.
Alright, fine. Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and even showing them the deepest researches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we can all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. And I did decide to take on responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, seems like it's a good step for us to take. You agree as well, Mace? Wait, there's one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. Who put up that poster? I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three of the girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... sorry, I thought... Girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Mace. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. That takes on new meaning when there's that in the background. And besides, the club itself is pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Interestingly, these two rose, but Monika just was static the whole time. Oh my goodness, really? Did you really mean that, Mace? Yeah. It could be fun, right? Oh, so much fun. I mean,
if you really just left after all this, I would be
super pissed. Mace, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Mace, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, I unlocked a special poem. Sure, yeah, let's read it. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay. Yeah, these are random too. There's 11 poems that you can randomly get. You don't get all 11. You get random ones. Anyway. Well, let's make the first poem. Something I want to try. Ah, okay. So childhood originally was Sayori's word, but now it goes to Natsuki. So happiness. I guess let's do Natsuki first. Let's save. I already did 2, so if I reloaded that, then I would be able to pursue Yuri. I could just go, like anxiety. Do all Yuri's words for the next roll around. Anyway. Clumsy. Party. Heartbeat. Unrequited. Oh, interesting. That was... Promise. Romance. Breathe. Awesome. Warm. Sadness goes to Natsuki. Interesting. Let's do Boop. Massacre. Doki Doki. Shopping. Extreme. Philosophy. Wonderful. Grief. Okay. Hi again, Mace. We'll talk to you next time. That's the end of day 7. Thanks for watching. They took down that poster, replaced it with something else. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Join me next time. We'll see how things are different. So, yeah. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.